Hi, it's Timo. Welcome to Norwich City Central.
What's going on, everyone? Norwich City Central here, back for another video. And this is how social media have reacted as we smash the Owls. Sheffield Wednesday 4-0 at Hillsborough. A brilliant performance, a brilliant second half performance from Norwich, in which we scored 4 goals. Timu Pukki getting 2, Emi Buendia and Dennis Srebreni off the bench as well, getting 1. A fantastic performance as we beat Sheffield Wednesday 4-0, and Sheffield Wednesday, they caused us a few problems in the first half, but the second half performance that they were woeful, and Norwich took advantage, playing some absolutely brilliant football and scoring some great goals along the way. This is how social media have reacted to our 4-0 demolishing of Sheffield Wednesday, and there's a lot of Norwich fans getting very, very excited, and rightly so. Simon Wilson says top of the league and Ipswich are bottom. Yep, that's just a perfect way to sum up a weekend. And let's sink this in, guys. We are top of the league and our rivals are bottom. It's an incredible feeling, and let's just take it all in. Because, you know, we might not be top by the end of the day. Middlesbrough are playing Stoke, and I think Leeds have got Wigan tomorrow, but yeah, we're in a great place at the moment regardless, and Ipswich just are struggling. They couldn't even beat Preston, who had 10 men, and their striker, get this, their striker played in goal for the last 15 minutes. Paul Gallagher scored for Preston, and then he went in goal after their goalkeeper got sent off. And they only drew 1-1 Ipswich. Incredible. We're in a great place, Norwich, at the moment. Denise says, loving the man apologising on Canary Call about Daniel Farke. Yeah, well, a lot of people have questioned Daniel Farke. I was one of them, and I think, you know, even the board would have, let's be honest, we was in a really bad place after Ipswich, you know, only just above relegation. But the way he's turned it around, it's been brilliant, and fair play to Daniel Farke, an incredible turnaround. He's just got the whole squad together, and what Daniel Farke has done, in my opinion, he's built from the back. He said, right, if we have a solid defence, with a solid defence and some great attacking players like Timu Pukki, Jordan Rose, Emi Buendia, Onel Hernandez, we're set for a winning formula. And yeah, brilliant. Michael says, Stuart Webber told Chris Gorham last year he felt Daniel Farke was the best manager coach in the division. Right now, he's absolutely spot on. Incredible turnaround. Yeah, I was just talking about that. Daniel Farke, incredible turnaround, and it's just the way he's galvanised his players, because a lot of these players, you know, we signed for low fees. Timu Pukki was on a free. Let's remember that. Emi Buendia was a low fee. Who else? Mo Leitner was a low fee. But you know, he's got these players, and he's got them into the right mindset. And the thing is, what is different from last season? The players are winners. Psychologically, they know how to win. They're battling very hard. I think Emi Buendia epitomises the run we've been on so far. Defensively, getting back and helping his team, and with a bit of attacking flair as well. Brilliant for Norwich. Let's see how other people have reacted to Norwich's 4-0 win on social media. Terry says, January probably isn't about buying, it's more about whether we strengthen with a couple of quality loans and whether or not we can resist any big offers for key players. Also, will the club do anything sooner on the contracts of Klose and Farke? Very interesting point. Firstly, yeah, I think in January we've got a great squad. You know, we've got a great squad depth, but at the start of the season I would have said yeah, but we had 2 actual youth players on the bench. A lot of players are injured at the moment, but regardless, we've still got great squad depth. And on the contracts of Tim Klose and Daniel Farke, I think a decision on Daniel Farke will be made soon if we continue this run. Daniel Farke, you can tell he wants to stay in England, you can tell he wants to stay at Norwich. And you know, he's wearing these colours with pride, with his Parker. I love the guy. And Timmy Closer as well. I hope he stays, because he's been a key and instrumental in this run. Chris says, mind the chasm, with referring to Ipswich Town. Norwich are top, Ipswich are bottom. Incredible, as I said. Michael says, okay, let's not get too cocky. If we lose our next 7 games and Ipswich win their next 7, they'll overtake us. Yeah, a lot of fans ripping into Ipswich, which is great to see. Mag says, I can't believe we are sitting top of the league, quite incredible. I never believed it would happen after last season, but credit where credit is due. What a job Daniel Farke has done with the squad, quite remarkable. Yeah, I wouldn't have believed it after beating Ipswich. But yeah, very, we're in a brilliant and great run at the moment, aren't we? And it's so pleasing to see. And Daniel Farke's got this squad playing some great attacking football as well. This fart ball's really starting to come together. Terry says, what a result, especially with the number of injuries, still a very strong lineup, consistent defensive line, creative midfield, exciting wingers with a pace, and a poacher up front. Exciting times. I'm just going to, with a hashtag automatic promotion, I'm just going to repeat that again because he's hit the nail on the head. Consistent defensive line, creative midfield, exciting wingers, and pace with pace and a poacher up front. Brilliant. Defensively, if you want to be successful in this league, you need a good defence. We saw that with Cardiff and Wolves last season, and Zinnerman and Close have been instrumental today as well. They would have lost a lot of aerial battles last season up against Nitu and Stephen Fletcher. For goodness sake, they conceded 5 goals against them on the last day of last season, but apart from one scare in the first few minutes, they dealt with them brilliantly. Creative midfield as well, we're playing some great football going forward. Wingers in Buendia and Ohel Hernandez, who are causing a lot of defenders problems. And Teemu Pukki up front, the Finland international, we bought on a free, and wow, what the best bit of business we've done if Teemu Pukki continues his form, probably since Grant Holt. Incredible he's been. Matt says top of the league, and deservedly so, yet the major media outlets will continue to talk about Leeds, Villa and Frank Lampard's derby. I've no problem with that. Norwich are better when they go under the radar. Yeah, media, don't talk about us media. Don't talk about the talent of Jamal Lewis and Max Aarons. Just keep quiet about Norwich. I think Norwich has certainly been the dark horses this season, and it's just great watching us play some really attacking football. And yeah, let's keep pushing on. And as well as that as well, I think we are better when we're the underdogs as well. We just got a great togetherness and great spirit in our squad, which is pleasing to see. James says Max Aarons, Mo Leitner and Teemu Pukki were instrumental in today's win. Very, very impressive. Yeah, Max Aarons as well, just 18 years old, an incredible performance from him. Mo Leitner as well, he's been so good, and Teemu Pukki up front. Really, really pleasing. What do our more fans have to say? Well, Adam says, please, Norwich City, don't get carried away now. Enjoy, but don't put too much expectations on the lads. Young and small squad that are always learning. Yeah, we still got to remember, you know, we might not be top by the time we play Millwall, but let's just enjoy it. But yeah, let's not get carried away, but let's definitely get excited, and let's definitely feel optimistic about the squad. And what do other fans have to say? Stephen says, if anyone else asks me to define Farke ball, I will just show them second half today. Amazing stuff. Yeah, some of the football we played in that second half was brilliant. Looking at that, I mean, I spoke about it in my match review. The third goal in particular, Mario Rancic and Max Aarons just linking up so well. And Max Aarons at 18 years old, the maturity and decision making just to sweep the ball across the Teemu Pukki who scores. Brilliant football. The second goal as well, brilliant from Buendia. And let's not get carried away in terms of Sheffield Wednesday defensively were woeful, and I was really surprised at how poor they were. But Norwich City in recent years haven't capitalised on when teams have played really poor against them, and we have today. And that's really, really pleasing. A lot of people are just saying top of the league. Everyone's getting so excited. Let's see what Norwich City numbers have to say. They're an Instagram page. Go follow them if you haven't. A great page. They say Norwich City's first 3 goals came in the space of 11 minutes. That's their quickest treble in an away game for 35 years. A 3-1 win over Watford in October 1983. Yeah. And yeah, Sheffield Wednesday in that 10 minute spell were woeful, and I'm pleased Norwich City capitalised on it. And I'm going to finish with a few more here. There's just so many great comments, and people are really getting optimistic, which is great to see. Devon says Farke ball was happening just the way I always knew it would. Yes, brilliant football yet again. Sharon says I haven't won it there for 17 years. That was a massive win today, and something very special is happening. I talked about in my match preview how we haven't won a game in November in the league for 10 years. In November we just cannot win away games until now, and yet that's another curse as well, winning at Hillsborough for the first time in 17 years. Psychologically that does so much, and wow, what a reception these Norwich players are going to get against Millwall at home. Just some brilliant football. Tim says Norwich are top of the table. Probably not for long, but I shall enjoy it while it lasts. Yeah, let's just be happy. There's been some dark years for Norwich City over the last couple of years. We've had some dark moments. We've had some poor performances. You know, relegation, finishing 14th last season. But wow, it's good, isn't it? It's good to be a Norwich fan. Ewan says, wouldn't call it overachieving. We are playing fantastic football, totally deserve this. Yeah, I've heard a lot of people saying Norwich City are overachieving, and I disagree, because I look at our squad and I think, wow, we've actually got a really good squad. Tim Closer is an £8 million defender we bought in, who's been great. Jamal Lewis and Max Aarons are some of the best fullbacks in the league. Tetty and Leitner complement each other so well. Mo Leitner is a fantastic find, and fair play to Stuart Webber for finding him. Likewise, Emi Buendia. Onel Hernandez is a winger who's get in almost any championship teams. And, you know, Mario Rancic is a great player. You know, Todd Cantwell and Stupinman on the bench, very good players. And obviously Teemu Pukki up front, the Messiah, the GOAT, literally the GOAT, with like Jordan Rhodes as well. We've got a great squad and we're not overachieving. I think I said it in my match season preview at the very start of the season. I think we should be targeting playoffs, and we definitely should be now on some of the basis of the performance we've seen. But yeah, social media have reacted. Very happy about Norwich being top and Ipswich being bottom. Some fans saying let's stay, let's keep our feet on the ground, while others are saying let's enjoy it while it lasts. But Norwich are in a really good place. Please leave your thoughts down below. Sheffield Wednesday 0, Norwich City 4. All hail Farke life.